that's what we're going to experience now.
National team last year when they won the Gold Cup, he surpassed Pele and Lamine Yamal as the youngest player to win a senior tournament. And now at 7, the hype train is running faster than ever around back in April. When he was 17 years old, he certainly wasn't playing on a World Cup stage. Not sure about the fashion choices there. Caldwell looking a bit rough as well.
By the way, it's skinny there.
17. And there are you with Gary.
Yeah, a bit older there, but that was us, I think.
Who was the best player?
Who's the best player?
Me, of course.
Yeah, right. Okay. We didn't get sent or given any pictures of Atiba and Milan when they were 17 years old. They're trying to keep that to themselves. But I presume neither of you were playing in World Cups at that age.
No. We were close.
Yeah, you were getting close. What an achievement, though, for someone 17 years old to be on this stage, Atiba.
Absolutely amazing. I was still trying to find my way and make my journey take me to Europe. I didn't know what the future looked like for me. So the fact that you are playing in the biggest stage in the world, you've been playing in Mexico where there's obviously a lot of pressure there to perform and play at a very high level.
Playing in a country like Mexico, the pressure's on from such a young age. I'm sure everybody's known his name or recognized his name from probably the age of about 15, 14 even. So he's had pressure on him from such a young age. For him to get to this level and now playing at a World Cup, it's phenomenal.
It's phenomenal, yes, but I don't think he's going to have a lot of pressure because he's young, he's still playing, he's enjoying it. So this is, like every kid's dream, bonus. So, yeah, it's like a big bonus for him, showing his talent and everything. So hope. Hopefully he gets a good chance and shows his talent, and I think he's not going to have any pressure. He's pretty special as well, isn't he, guys? He can drift around, he can go past people, he's two-footed, we see there from the goal. So they're goal phenoms for a reason. It's incredible that their brains are as developed as their talent. Atiba, these guys are so special. I'm thinking guys like Rooney and ones that came before Pele, of course, way back in 58, but players that can play at this level, can handle the pressure and can perform on the biggest stage really are phenomenal individuals.
I think it's similar to what we've seen with Lamine Yamal in the last major competition in the Euros. He was just having fun, as you said, Milan. Just going out there, and it's just another game for him, and if you have the quality and you have the trust in yourself, I think you just, you enjoy the moment.
Think about it at that age. The confidence from his teammates too, they're going to give him confidence probably too. He's going to be like a kid on a playground. They're just gonna come out and enjoy it. It's every kid's dream to play in the World Cup in the biggest stage.
Yeah, he doesn't know about the stress just yet.
Yes.
But actually,
wait till he comes out of the mistake and he sees 9,000 there.
And there will be a change, by the way, whether Mora starts or not. He will still be walking out with everybody else this year. It's not just the starting lineups that are walking out for the anthems at this World Cup. All 26 players in the squad from each team will be lined up around the centre circle, so he will get that moment whether he's in the 11 or not. But Atiba said something there about still trying to find his way at 17, whether he would... be good enough, or whether he would get to that moment where he could become a pro. But what were you doing at that age? Were you
same thing.
Yeah?
I was trying to find my way to to play professionally. In that moment, I think I was in Uruguay and Argentina when I was 17. So I was trying to find a way to get to the big stage. And after I don't know 20 years more, I got my dream. So there's a big he's lucky. He got that talent. He's playing in a football country. And doing amazing things. So I wish him all the best in the future.
Did you have conversations, Atiba, leading up to the World Cup in Qatar with some of the younger players on the squad? Of course, it was a first experience at a World Cup for everybody within that Canadian squad. But you'd played Champions League games, you'd been in Europe a long time playing games at the highest level. For some of the younger players there, it might have been a moment where they were looking around wondering if, what they were going to experience. Did you sit them down? Did you have conversations with some of them as the senior leader and captain of that group?
Yeah, a few of the players. What I always try to tell the younger guys is you have the quality. You're here for a reason. The coach sees it, the whole country sees it. So go out there and do what you've been doing from very young ages. Yeah. Let your quality show when you're out there on the pitch, and you got a team that's supporting you and that will fight for you. And go out there and be nervous. I'm an older player. I'm still nervous when I'm playing in these games. So they got to understand what it's like for the older players.
I think the one thing that I noticed, even in myself as a young player, I think it was maybe a little bit of intimidation around the experienced players. And once you have that conversation with the older guys, they can put you at ease. And that's an important transition for any young player when they join the international teams, because you go in and you recognise. I mean, I was in with players like Roy Keane, and you're looking at Roy Keane and you're thinking, we all know the personality he was on the pitch.
That's the thing. When you first get there, you look
at them differently. And when you have the ease around these guys, it might take 6 months, it might take a year, maybe even 2 beyond that. But once you feel like you're part of the group, you feel a lot more.
When you get that confidence, from the team, then you just come out and enjoy.
Yeah.
And I know Atiba, we've been together a long time in the
Thinking, wow, this is pretty good for us, this kid.
When a superstar steps into your environment and they feel that they are better than anyone else, Wayne thought he was the best player on the team, and he was. So he honestly didn't care about it. This special talent that comes around, generational talent. You see these guys step in and play alongside you. It's actually nice to witness the transition. You think about the generational talent.